Are we back? I won't even attempt to put my model back. Oh, good. Whenever I see welcome back, it reminds me of Faz. I miss Faz. I'm back to my original. So here's the long and the short of it. My original setting, when I hit go live, it was I had an error message pop up preventing me from actually going live. So I had to change my setting, and then I was able to go live. And then, you know, it was fine for a little bit, and then we switched to, you know, OBS, and then that didn't work at all. So I'm back to my original setting, and it let me go live. I have no idea what I did differently besides not having my model, but that hasn't affected me before, so I don't know. Let's play Faz soon. I need to re-download it. I got rid of it. Played Faz on Halloween. I screamed so much. Oh my gosh. Faz, Mortuary Assistant, all the Halloween games. Oh, cool. Congrats on second firsties. I always forget. Yes, we do. We should play Faz together. Relive the moments, the memories.
Welcome to our gathering place. Is there anything you'd like me to explain to you?
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look around.
A Melusine guide.
Well, that's not a bad comparison. It is my job to explain our amenities and benefits to our latest members. I'm sure Mr. Dugier has already explained some of it, but allow me to fill you in some more. Besides this space, which our members use to rest and relax, we also have an entertainment room, a fitness room, and a self-study room. These rooms are open to all of our members. We want everyone to be able to use their free time to the fullest.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Do you have a restaurant too? If you did, you also wouldn't have to eat at the big cafeteria anymore.
Unfortunately, we don't. For matters like that, we still have to rely on his grace. We started a collaboration with the cafeteria a while back, though, so they'll let us borrow their kitchen to do some simple research into recipes and cooking.
I already see the warning for drop frames. I can't win.
I can definitely see how it'd be easier to live your life if you had all this support.
Yep, and that's exactly why Mr. Dugier founded the society. We all think we made the correct choice to join him.
I have faith. At least someone does. I just hope we can make it through his story quest.
Hey, you there, newbie!
Hello? Are you talking to Paimon?
Yep, I'm talking to you. Now, why don't you follow my lead and take a deep breath before letting everything out like this? Ha!
That was really loud.
That's how I pump myself up every day. A lot of my friends have found it super useful too.
Imagine if someone did that right in your
You can release
face.
all the fatigue, resentment, and unpleasantness from your lungs, and return to the day with all the optimism in the world. Why don't you also give it a try, huh? I promise that it'll work.
Paimon's gonna pass.
Feeling shy? That's alright. As long as you remember this trick, it'll come in handy one day. Just remember to take a deep breath and let it all out if you find yourself at your wit's end.
Alright, we've talked to everybody. It sure sounds like they're all pretty happy. That would explain why Wriothesley only had good things to say about this place. Huh. It looks like they're starting to wrap up their conversation as well. Let's go over to them.
Of course, Your Grace. I will attend to those matters right away.
I don't like this accent.
Okay, then I don't have anything else to add. Oh, you're back. What did you think about this place? Now, note that your opinion will also affect my review of Dugier and the society as a whole.
Wait, I didn't know they were also a part of the evaluation process. It's all right with me, though. I'm pretty confident about our growth and activities.
It's all right with me.
Pretty good. Don't think anyone expected you to get a society going here of all places.
Ah, so it seems that you were able to get a sense of our vision and values. That's all I can ask for, really.
The prisoners here all have very different personalities and psychological needs. Our needs are like violent beasts. If we can't face them properly, they'll grow restless and enraged, causing pain and conflict. But if we can placate them, they lose their fangs, and they can even be converted into fuel for far nobler pursuits. Which is why, in my opinion, learning to reconcile with oneself is the first step on the path to redemption.
You've hit the nail on the head, Your Grace. Before I founded the Society, I had met too many people who could not come to terms with themselves. And I'm sure that a part of your support is rooted in your desire to help those people find their way.
And Paimon thought everyone was enjoying life just fine, working and fighting.
Of course, that lifestyle is more than enough for some people in the fortress. For others, though, they would just be useless distractions.
I mean, people want more than
Speaking of fighting,
working
I'm
and
not sure
fighting.
if you knew this, but even His Grace sometimes fights in the ring.
What? You fight in the ring too? Wearing those high-tech boxing gloves of yours?
Oh, I almost never need them.
almost never, you say. Forrest! Hello!
Isn't that the guy who lost his
Elku, what did I do? You got firsties again, Elku. Forrest, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day.
Forget about us already?
Are you feeling all right? You are looking a little pale.
What didn't you do?
I'm fine. Thank you for helping me get my hat back. I'm sorry.
Oh,
but
it's
I've
stepdad
got-
too.
He's still as weird as before. Paimon's kind of used to it by now, though.
Dugier, do you know what's up with him?
Dougier.
I'm also not too sure about that. As far as I recall, he's always been a little strange, but I'll check up on him later. After all, it's my responsibility as the leader to make sure that no one falls through the cracks.
We'll leave him to you then. Where were we before we got sidetracked?
Boxing gloves.
Right, about that. You might have thought that I was joking, but in a place like that, everyone will use everything in their power to win. And when emotions run high, things often spiral out of control. That would be when I need to pull out my gloves to maintain order. Sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs has also come in handy quite a number of times.
Oh, why is it getting smaller?
Oh, it almost looks like they're watching the clip.
Oh, isn't that awful gem? You're still carrying it with you?
Yeah, I kept it on me because of its special qualities. It won't affect me as long as I don't let it come into contact with my skin.
Go on, you guys. Pick up the item for His Grace, would you?
Yes, right away.
Julie, have you been? Ray, how are you? Chess, how's the future? Elku,
That
how you
gem
been?
shines with quite the
I'm alive.
dazzling light.
Yeah,
I
that
hope
checks
it
out for
hasn't
me
been
too.
damaged. Your Grace, please let me know if
Dealing
there's
with
something
technical
wrong with it.
difficulties, but alive.
It still looks good to me. Say, Dugier, have you ever seen a gem like this?
Never, Your Grace. Don't think I've ever been rich enough to afford this kind of a thing.
Wait, how is he touching it
I
now
guess that's
and
fair.
not getting
We've already
flashbacks?
gone over most of the things that I wanted to talk about, so let's wrap up for the day. The Traveler also has some other plans, after all.
I have a headache. I
Got
mowed
it,
the
Your
lawn.
Grace.
That's the
Take
future.
care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit.
The life of the Okus has been interesting, but we keep moving forward.
Traveler, Paimon, it was an honor. I'm sure everyone would love it if you would
Watching
visit
Ray in
again.
the air story, so
That
all is
goes
good
for
in the
you as well,
world.
Your Grace. We wish you all the best in your endeavors.
I want to see Taylor now,
Same to you.
in actually in person in concert. I wouldn't call myself a Swiftie, but I do like
Papa
her.
doesn't think we made any plans for the rest
I
of
don't think I've hit the
day.
level
Why
of
did you lie to
Swiftie.
him?
Well, what's your opinion of this society now that you've taken a look around their
Better than the other
headquarters?
option. Gross, hope you feel better
It
soon.
seems
I'm
pretty
excited and
chill.
anxious for tonight.
Weren't you complimenting them the entire time as well? Paimon doesn't remember exactly what you said, but wasn't
Sondor
it
shall
something
provide
along
aid
the
if
lines
needed.
of encouraging people to embrace their new lives with optimism?
You got exciting plans
There's
tonight
nothing
for
else
us?
to the problem. If the society does too good a job managing and rehabilitating its members, you may be soon out of a job.
I'm making Ray a Swiftie.
That is certainly a possibility.
I mean, oops.
But at this point in time, they're still reducing my workload by managing and rehabilitating prisoners
I
in my state.
I like
wanted to see
Taylor,
just how much
but I
they've
don't think
managed to
I've hit the level of
accomplish, and
Swiftie.
also get a sense of Dugier's plans for the future. I arranged for.
But I
a
like
out of
Taylor.
curiosity, but then I noticed some.
Jolene
feelings of
changing
dissonance.
folks into Swifties.
Dissonance?
I'm sure the traveler has sensed it too.
Forgot the best compliment that happened to me. Dissonance. Where I work, if someone disagrees with you, they say, we have dissonance. We have some dissonance with each other.
As expected, you also picked up on it. The whole truth is a bit complicated, so I'll explain everything to you later. I can tell you right now, though, that this was an unexpected turn of events. I had hoped to take care of it in secret, but now a confrontation may no longer be avoidable.
Wait, Tilly, what's the
It's hard
best
to predict what might
compliment?
happen next.
What Forrest said?
You completely lost Paimon.
Why don't you take this opportunity to check back on the gathering place? Just tell them you left something of yours there by accident. If my hypothesis is correct, Dugier should already have left. And with his watchful eye removed, you may well get a very different reception from the members.
Can't you just tell us exactly what to expect?
I'm just following the most popular playbook in Fontaine. Investigate, obtain evidence, and then use the truth to render judgment. It's been so long since I got to watch a performance at Opera Epiclese that I've even begun to miss it. I'll explain everything to you later, but right now
Opera
we need to seize
Epiclese.
this opportunity. Find out what you can from them now while they're all in one place. We might not get another chance like this anytime soon.
I haven't been able to gas you up in a while. Tilly, let me live my life. I appreciate it. Is that autocorrect? I'll never forget when that person in your chat said that I look like who Jolene was written about. Like, please, my ego does not need to be that big.
Then what are you gonna do?
Good question. What should I do? Maybe
Really,
I'll drop
you're
by the ring, sign
Jolene.
myself up for a fight.
Wait, so you're really just gonna make us work while you slack off?
He's like, yeah, I am gonna make you work. What's the problem? Can we just... The difference in the size of their thighs. Like... Child is fighting non-stop. Mans should be more built than this. I'm just saying. As a child main here, mans should be built like Mr. Riz. Like, what? Not fair. My drop frames is increasing with each warning that I see. Oh, I went too far in. Meaning I might need to end.
Huh. It's
Jess's
just as
voice
wisely
made
said.
Mrs.
like
Voorhees'
Dugier is
needs
no
weak.
longer
Tilly
here.
was called Jolene and Ray's voice is like a warm
Something
fire. All
off
the
about
best
this
people
place,
here.
right?
Aww.
So let's see if we can feel something out. Paimon will do her best to help.
A warm fire. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. It's almost time for the holiday music.
Wait, you guys are...
We're really sorry. We just realized that we lost something. something, and we figured we might have left it here by accident. We'll be on our way as soon as we find it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Nobody?
Ray's voice is like a one fire. That's such a great descriptor.
Be nervous. Not like we lost a whole bag of Mora or anything.
I'll take it.
We'll just look for it ourselves. If
I
none of you
personally
caught
think my
glimpse
voice
of
is a
it,
little
we're
babyish.
not gonna tell Wriothesley anything.
Not in terms of like
I'll go find Mr. Douchier.
like pitch,
No,
but
we're just looking for something. Why does he have to know?
I don't know. I'm not a fan of my voice, but who likes their own voice? I don't think a lot of people like their own voice.
We can look around for it, yeah?
This Beret Society's mad sketchy.
Hey, hello? Anyone home?
Hello? How can I help you?
Well,
The Beret Society offers a variety of resources and benefits to its members, and, I mean, you've already heard my spiel. I don't know anything beyond what I've already told you.
You don't know anything?
Sorry, that's not what I meant. It's just... there's nothing more I can tell you.
I wonder if something's downloading without my knowledge. Maybe that's contributing. I wish I had better internet.
Hey, big guy.
What do you want?
Isn't this how you greeted us earlier? Take a deep breath and let it all out.
Oh yeah, that's right. You sure are a fast learner. I ate something earlier, so I'm falling into a bit of a food coma, and I mean, not everyone can be super upbeat all the time, right? You're looking for something, you said? I didn't see it, but it should be somewhere nearby.
Are you still organizing the bookshelves?
Yeah, and I'm sorry. But you can't check out the books right now.
We weren't thinking about that to begin with, but weren't you super friendly just a moment ago?
Sorry.
Okay, Paimon sees what you meant now. Seems like they really don't want to talk to us, so let's just head back.
Sketchy. I'll give it one last warning. I turned off something that I thought maybe could be contributing to this
Oh, you're back.
lag.
How are things at their headquarters?
So let me
It was
see.
as if they had all turned into completely different people.
That would prove my suspicions. The dissonance I mentioned earlier was precisely that fleeting moment of fear behind the cheerful facade.
Right. He was acting super scared too when we saw him at the gathering place. Actually, hasn't he just been acting super paranoid since we first met?
And that's precisely why I took his hat.
Oh, so the one who started it all was
Mr. Rizman himself.
wrong.
It's because I wanted to figure out what's really going on. I don't believe any of Dougier's talk about unstable mental states. Not too long. Dougier made very elaborate preparations for my visit. But I don't know. It almost feels like the performance was too elaborate.
Okay, but if you think something's wrong, why don't you just take the whole society into custody. Aren't you the Duke? You can do whatever you want in this place.
Well, maybe you're actually a better fit for the position than I am. Just give me the word and I'll hand you the cuffs. In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be used
I
sparingly.
forgot to say I got all my
Also
drops
for
from your
show.
stream yesterday,
Everything
so
I do
thanks.
is on display. The way people see me
Thanks.
act determines
You're
the kind
welcome.
of world I can create down here. And I've always striven to appear fair and reasonable to the people.
That sounds a bit deep. Paimon's not sure she got all of it.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. I have to lead by example if I want to maintain expectations of justice and order. And that's why, even though Dugier had already let a few things slip, I didn't want to turn on him without irrefutable evidence.
Alright,
Irrefutable.
so you're saying Dugier has figured out some way to control the members of his society. And even though the members are acting all optimistic and motivated, it's all just a show.
Indeed. He certainly seems to be using some coercive methods to turn his members into the most upbeat and motivated group of people you've ever seen. And that won't turn out well in the long run. I have some faith, though, that some of the members understood the hint I gave during our visit. The line has been set, and it's quite likely that a fish will bite.
Fish? Bite?
Let's give them some time. My guards will need it to finish their investigation, too. You can find me in my office when the time comes.
Hey! Don't just leave before you've explained everything to Paimon! Hey!
I like how Wriothesley, like, does his thing. Like, investigating something or whatever.
It's finally evening. Wriothesley's probably
Finally.
wrapped up his investigation. Paimon has no idea what that guy's thinking. Let's just go find him and ask him what he's really up to.
So it looks like my percentage for drop frames is going down. Maybe it'll keep decreasing. We'll see. I'll keep going. This is where I kept polling for Wriothesley, and I was on child, but he wouldn't come home. Like, man likes his space. Doesn't like inmates in his chair.
Oh, here you are. Did you manage to land a lucky poll on the welfare meals tonight?
Let's just get straight to the point. Has anything else happened with the society?
Patience, Paimon. Even as the situation continues to brew, we still need to make sense of what we learned so far.
I'd
and
like
go
to see
over any
Paimon
sticking
have
points.
patience.
I'm actually still thinking about the first thing that came to my mind when I noticed something amiss. Namely, why didn't anyone come to me about it?
Oh, that's a good point. Could whatever they're afraid of be so powerful that even you won't be able to do anything about it?
But even if such a thing existed, how could they be so sure without checking with me first? It'd be one thing if it was just one or two people, but it seems like everyone's convinced that I won't be able to help. Which leads me to believe that it's more likely that they think I just wouldn't care to help them. Yes, something like that. Dugier must have told them something to make them think I won't take their side. So it became imperative for me to refute that and prove my true stance.
My
Of
drop
course, I
frames
had
is going
originally
down.
planned to do this in a more covert way.
Slowly, but
I had to improvise
early.
when you identified the guy who'd lost his hat with everyone present. There was no way to keep our investigation a secret after that.
That makes sense. Wait, then does that mean it was all Paimon's fault?
Now that you mention it.
The last thing that guy wanted was for Dugier to find out that he'd lost it. He would have never brought the matter up on his own. But now, not only has Dugier found out that he'd lost his hat, he's also realized that we were the ones who found it. That likely set his internal alarms off all at once. Yes, that's the conclusion I came to as well.
The hats must be hiding
It's the only thing
something.
that could explain the fear. If we didn't act right then and there, Dugier would probably come up with some other way to hide the truth, and we'd be back to square one. So after giving the matter some thought, I tossed that black gem onto the ground. I must say, I was pretty satisfied with the results.
Ah, so you did that on purpose?
Yes, that's right. Of course, that box was discovered as part of our investigation of the Society from the very beginning. I had no way to know if any of the members had actually seen the gem before, but since I had to do something, I decided to gamble.
That's the hint you're talking about.
Right. And I said back there that I had no idea what the gem represented. That should have been enough to let people know that it's still early days for my investigation. And since I was traveling with you, heroes who have never turned a blind eye to evil and injustice, they would also understand that we're here to help, rather than to tolerate or uphold the status quo.
You used us as a part of your plan too!
My apologies.
That's how he works.
There was no time and quite a lot to explain, so I figured it might be easier to just let you see a few things for yourselves. But I can assure you that I've now told you everything there is to know. Of course, you're under no obligation, but I would really appreciate it if you could continue to lend me your support and help me figure out the true secret behind the Society. Would you be willing to lend me your support?
Of course.
But Paimon's still mad at you!
You have my thanks. Now, there are still two outstanding matters in our
You have my
investigation.
thanks.
The first is the secret of the hats. I've examined one before. There was nothing suspicious about the item itself. The other is the true purpose of the black gem. We haven't been able to get anything out of anyone with actual knowledge of it. It's my hope that a brave fish will take my bait and venture outside of their dark and murky pool. I'll put some music on while we wait.
He's giving me Geralt vibes. Like how he's built. And then the wolf on his chest. I'm probably so late in thinking that. Who is it?
Excuse me, Your Grace, but may I come in? I'm afraid that someone has been following me.
Please.
I'm glad I'm
do.
not the only one.
I apologize for my lack of composure. These two are the guests that came with you to our gathering place, correct? Yes, my lover.
I thought it
Fasol told
too,
me
but I
all
thought I
about
was
you.
being Delulu.
Please
No.
help us, Your Grace.
I see
He's
it.
in great danger right now.
Like his
Slow
torso.
down, take a deep breath, and start from the top. What happened at the Society?
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I will try. I think I should start from when you saw Fasol last.
You
Fasol.
mean when we saw him at the gathering place?
Yes, he fled immediately, but many members are hot on his heels. Thankfully, he still managed to meet up with me and explain everything that had happened. Now that he's lost Dugier's trust, what awaits him is agonizing censure.
Censure?
Censure is Dugier's method of establishing control, as well as the thing we all fear the most.
Is that a made up
Rather
word?
than listening to me explain what it is, Your Grace, please, just let me show it to you. Every secret may be found within...
Here you are. I was wondering where you had run off to in such a hurry. Please
Oh,
excuse
snap.
us, Your Grace. It was never our intention to disturb you like this. You see, Avisa's mental state has been rather unstable ever since she arrived at the fortress. She rambles often, has hallucinations. It may be best to dismiss her babbling as random gibberish.
I don't recall hearing a knock or giving permission for you to come in.
Oh, my apologies. I merely did not wish for your grace to be alarmed. Had I not been so focused on recovering her, I would have followed all the rules of etiquette to the letter. So please, forgive my discourtesy.
Like, we believe you.
You got some nerve.
Please, there's no need to be upset. It's only natural to want to side with the poor sick girl, but I know His Grace to be a reasonable man.
Well then, what if the reasonable man wants to hear the lunatic out?
Oh,
That would be perfectly fine with me. Oh, and just so you know, we've also found the missing Mr. Fasal. I had no idea why he was so upset about losing his hat, really. Thankfully, he has already returned to his senses. We've brought him back
that's
to
what
our
it
place,
is.
so
His
there's
accent
no
reminds me
need
of
to
Daniel
worry.
Craig's in Knives Out / Glass Onion. Yes,
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I don't have anything.
it does. And
This is what you're afraid
it's,
of,
yes,
correct? You can tell me everything.
but it's making me
You are
realize
my
I just don't like Southern accents.
I've never seen that thing in my life.
You can do it.
Your Grace, I don't think there's anything else she would like to say. Pressuring her will not get you anywhere.
It's all right, Elise. As long as you tell me what it is that you're terrified of, no matter what it is, it will no longer be able to hurt you. I swear this on my name and honor as the Duke.
Your
Of Earl.
Grace, forget it. I'll keep my mouth shut. I've already said everything I could say about the matter.
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but I really don't have anything more
No.
to say. Please, don't press me further.
But why?
In that case, Avis and I will be off. Once again, please accept my apologies for disturbing your peaceful evening, Your Grace.
Miss Avis, please show me your head. That is an order.
Show me your head.
There's nothing there.
Your Grace, I know you have long tired of my words, but please believe me when I say you've merely let your worries get to your head. The Society has never caused trouble for you or any of the guards at the fortress. We've spent all of our time working hard and trying to lead better lives. Why are you doing everything in your power to prove our guilt? What's wrong with the current state of affairs? I'll do anything for you, as long as you give me the word. Why are you so intent on getting rid of someone who's been unfalteringly loyal?
Yeah.
Your words bore me. You know the consequences if I find you to be lying.
Everything that I do for the Fortress of Meripede. But Your Grace is welcome to visit us anytime to confirm the true intent of our activities. All right, Avis. Let's head back.
We had high hopes, Avis. High hopes.
Ah, just what's up with that guy? He makes Paimon really, really mad. We should have shown him his place.
Sooner or later, all will pay the price for their arrogance. He must have been well prepared for this exact scenario, or he wouldn't have dared to be so openly hostile. All the more reason for us to be patient. The entire society are his hostages. His subordinates would definitely react if he were taken into custody. And that's why he dared to bare his fangs right in front of me. The true secret of the society is neither on the hat nor on the members' heads. Dugier probably knew this from the very beginning, which is why he didn't panic. However, if we were to look at the rules, it would also seem like the head has to be the place where they're keeping all of their secrets.
Yeah, none of this makes sense to Paimon either.
Is it
What are
in
they
the
trying
hat?
to hide?
Did he inspect the hat that he had? Or did he just hold on to it? Oh, I don't like these.
The hats are definitely being used to hide a secret. But there's nothing wrong with the hats themselves. But if there's nothing on her head, Why did Avise feel the need to remove her hat?
Huh? What?
I have an idea, but
Huh? What is it? Tell Paimon about it!
you mean this thing? So, she handed a key
Oh, I
piece
thought
of
that was a
evidence
bow
over to
tie.
us without Dugier noticing. That would mean that Avise didn't stay silent out of fear. She stayed silent because she'd already given us what we needed. Let me take a look. I managed to remove this from the hair clip. It's long, slender, and conical. It's hollow on the inside, and looks something like a cross between a nail and a thorn.
Interesting.
Paimon's lost again.
Let's see. What if we do this?
Hey, what are you doing? Wait. Some kind of dark liquid is leaking out of the gem.
Ew.
And some of it has been absorbed by this thorny-looking thing.
You've probably heard before that water
It's
is
a
filled with
container.
the strongest emotions of humanity. With that in mind, this liquid is probably a highly concentrated solution of fear.
Oh, so that's why even touching it will make you remember unpleasant things.
Dugier
Infused
would
with
be
the
able to
thorn.
censure others. I can only imagine how it would feel to have this directly injected into your brain. The moment it
Ew.
hits you would be like being flooded with all the terrors you've ever experienced in your life. Agony, desolation, and an overwhelming sense of despair. No wonder they're all so terrified of it.
So, was the hat meant to cover up their wounds?
That might not even be all. Let's go get them right away. We can't let Dugier escape with all of the evidence.
Escape as in leave the jail? He can't leave. Well, a child left. Oh, you're under arrest, even though you're already
Your Grace, they've
arrested.
taken the society members into custody. They all tried to flee just a little while ago, as if they had received some kind of order. We decided to forestall their plan, and were just about to send the word when you unexpectedly arrived.
Great work, everyone.
You had prepared for something like this all along?
I had them stay here to keep an eye on things, so I'm glad that my intuition turned out to be correct. Perform a thorough search of the Society's headquarters and bring all the members to me.
Understood, Your Grace.
Now, let's check on them. As expected, they all have a hollow thorn inserted into a wound on their head.
Ooh!
Ew.
Paimon's glad her eyesight isn't so good that she can see it from here. Paimon's gonna float away for a bit.
They probably left it there as a lasting reminder of Dugier's censure. These people must have had to endure an unimaginable amount of pain. Let's go check out the other areas too.
I can't imagine that. Oh, I thought we were following him. That's cool that he's walking around.
Hey, come here. Have a look at this.
What do you want, Paimon? What? What?
This is a book that Paimon found in a box next to the bookshelf. Its contents are exactly the same as this book on the shelf. The colors of the covers are completely different, though, and the names of the authors also don't match up. Yeah, and they dared to claim that they wrote these too. Huh!
Look at what I found.
Oh, a thing.
This is a surveillance port. With this, Dugier would be able to remotely monitor everything that's happening at the gathering place. So even if Dugier's not there in person, he'll still always have eyes on the members.
That's awful.
Indeed. It's easy to become lost and confused when you're given no instructions or any kind of script to follow. And if any action you take may be deemed a mistake, then perhaps it's better to do less, or to not do anything at all. Dugier has already tamed them to his will.
Your Grace! Your Grace!
What's the matter?
We couldn't find any society members in the other areas. It also seems like none of the equipment in those rooms were ever used. All the signs of wear and tear are fake. The lime scale, the layers of dust, they were all deliberately added. We also investigated the members' residences and weren't able to find anything.
This music's very
The neighbors all say that they
Twilight.
haven't
It
returned home
is.
for ages.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna think that
Is
now
that
when I
right?
hear it.
They're gone? That could only mean...
Indeed. As long as he allowed society members
Jacob
to
and
mingle with
Edward
others,
on
even
the
with
hunt.
threats of censure, Dugier knew that he couldn't stop all of his members from speaking out. Meanwhile,
Bella
this
trying to
marvelous
stop
gathering
Edward
place
from
will lose all of
hurting
its value
Jacob.
as soon as a whistleblower sounds the alarm.
Jacob?
So instead of being his real base, this is just an elaborate performance. The rest areas, the fancy equipment, even the members that we saw, they were merely part of the front. And only the most docile and well-trained members were selected as his performers.
But then, where can we actually find him?
Let me think. Dugier must be holding all the rest of his members in another place. And if the overseer of my fortress guard has never alerted me to anything of the sort, he must be in Dugier's pocket. I'm of the same mind. Let's go. You two, follow me.
Go to the production zone. Where specifically? Oh, below. Where's the elevator? Huh? Oh, that's Did I just go in a huge circle when I could have gone the other way? The story of my life. Always going the wrong way. Bum 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 boop boom bum.
Did that person flee here?
That's the most likely scenario to me. He's probably already caught wind of Dugier's declaration of war against me, and has fled to seek his protection. Let's keep heading down. There are some abandoned areas in there. Since he needs space, I'd guess Dugier probably converted them into his headquarters. We should be on the right track. Now we just need to find that turncoat. Let's go. We can take this path. You guys take the other.
Lead the way. Oh gosh. I just go running. Oh, okay. We're running now. I'll follow you anywhere.
Look! There's a fallen guard over there! I might see some society
After them.
It's Wriothesley. Run!
Run! Wriothesley can't run for crap. Oh, do I need to follow this guy? I didn't think we were splitting up.
Ugh, those blasted guards.
Did Dugier send you? Why did you attack that guard?
Oh,
Come on, it's time to talk. Can't you see that he's trying to help?
I will take your cooperation into consideration when it comes time to hand out sentences.
But Mr. Dugier, he didn't want this guy to expose our true location. We were just about to dispose of him when you caught up to us.
So, in other words, your headquarters should be this way.
Yes, it's just down this way. You'll make it there once you've seen it pass through a large drainage pipe.
Guards,
now
take
that's
them
more
away.
like it. Take them away.
Let's go. It's about time that we find out what Dugier's really after.
Mm. Let's go. I don't mind him being bossy. Just saying. Oh. They're going the wrong way. Oh, I see. Cryo. Oh, this will probably be his. We'll bring Aya Boo Boo.
I await your instruction.
Miss Ayaka. Kamisato Ayaka. This will probably be Wriothesley's trial.
There's so much space down here.
Yeah, these are all former work areas. They've been left abandoned due to a lack of funds. There are usually guards on patrol here. It would seem that all of those guards have been bought as well. Stay sharp. He's got a ton of surprises waiting for us, I'm sure.
It is. 90 out of 90 with his signature weapon. 79 over 130. Eesh. And he's on Noblesse. Noblesse? Eight talents. Oh. Sorry, I keep going back and forth. Okay. Look at his little weapon. Oh, it follows. It's cute.
Solidify!
Oops.
Let's begin. It's going to get a little chilly.
Wow.
You're safe now. Just follow the guards and leave this place.
Leave. Get out. Right now.
prepared for everything.
And that would explain the strange decommission requests I received, as well as account for all the Gardamex that had mysteriously gone missing. Seems like he's prepared for an all-out confrontation with me.
Hey, what's this?
Seems like some kind of handbook. Let me see. Ah, this should be the Society's real rules book. It lists all the rules that they're expected to follow. Members are not permitted to speak to each other or to leave without formal permission. 5 members shall form a group, and the whole group will be punished for any single member's wrongdoings.
What?
Anyone who reports a fellow member's misbehavior shall be rewarded with food and water.
What?
I see. So it's much as I expected.
He wasn't feeding them?
Cruel and unreasonable.
To obtain food and water, prisoners are forced to snitch on others, and in the process cause pain to those around them. To avoid punishment, they learn to stop talking with one another. This leaves the wounds they've already received to fester, however, and so resentment builds until every prisoner has become an island. Finally, isolated and without hope, they accept their fate as Dugier's slaves. Do you remember what happened to Paimon? She rejected all the snacks in the box once she was spooked by that black gem. She's usually all for tasty snacks, but she chose to go against her instincts after a negative experience.
Ugh, is that the best example you could come up with? Anyway, Paimon still thinks she made the right decision. It never hurts to be careful.
No, your decision was valid. However, it's also valid to interpret that as a decision that you only made under emotional duress. The human heart is like a raft in a vast and empty ocean. We convince ourselves that we're in control, but in truth, a single wave could sweep us off course and send us crashing into the path of a storm. Those who use fear to lead others astray must pay for that crime.
What you doing with those handcuffs? Hmm? Oh. He pulled them out. He pulled them out. What else was I supposed to think? He's just twirling them for fun?
If I'm not mistaken, the space ahead should be the central area of this place, but the door's been locked. Rather than confront Dugier, I think it's more important right now for us to rescue as many society members as possible. You guys should wait here. We'll try to open the door and check out some other spots.
Oh, lovely.
Open the door.
A puzzle.
Would we have to do something to this mechanism here? Paimon doesn't get it at all. Forget it. Paimon's just gonna do some trial and error.
That's what I do.
Whoa, it's turning! Is it because we touched this thing?
A puzzle.
The other side's open! Let's go.
Is that all I had to do? Probably have to do it for all sides. A chest. Oh. You mean to tell me this guy, Dougie, whatever, came all the way in here and had enough time to get all the way down here? What the heck?
Have a safe trip.
I love his burst so much.
A moment, please. Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Face your guilt. Stay cool.
Let's begin. You're mine.
Oops.
What now?
Ooh, ending with the uppercut. It reminds me too of that movie, what's it called? Real Steel? With Hugh Jackman. I really like that movie.
It's so high. We're not gonna have to climb all the way up, are we?
Activate the mechanism in front of us first.
Silly Paimon.
Looks like there's a mechanism that's gotten stuck. It won't turn alongside the others. Is there something we can do?
Oh, I see. Oh,
Ooh, the water level's gone way up. So that's how we'll make it to the top.
that's cool. You can swim in the middle of the domain quest like this. Oh, I didn't do it. Hold on, I can do it. I can do it properly. The mermaid jump out of the water. Alright, I give up. I can't do it properly.
Let's begin. It's going to get a little chilly.
Bam, 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 bam. I always scuff it too. When I want to do it, I can't do it. When I don't want to do it, I can do it.
These should be the prison cells. Lots of empty cells in here.
What's that?
She
Talk
has
about
probably
performance
moved them
anxiety.
elsewhere already.
Let's still rescue the ones who got left behind, though. Every person counts.
I was gonna call my boyfriend. Oh, chest. Congrats. And I was trying to show him and it kept fucking up.
Hey, it's alright now. You
Like,
can
why
leave
is it
this
so easy
place.
when no one's watching?
No, I won't try to leave anymore.
It's easy when I'm in like free open water.
Close to me. I don't want any trouble.
But when I want to try and jump onto land, I can't do it.
Please calm down. We're not bad people.
We won't be able to get through to her right now. Not with the stress response in the way. I'd also guess there are many others here who are more or less like her. Let's let the guards take care of them for now and keep pushing forward.
Alright. Let's search for an exit first.
Yep. Oh, there's so many of them. According to the, sorry, that's stuck in my head. According to the Oritrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
Maybe it's His Grace. I'll go take a look.
Yes. Definitely me.
I leave this area to you. Make sure to bring everyone out safe.
Understood. And please take care as well, Your Grace.
This woman looks like
We'll return
terrified
here
to
right
be
away
here.
and await your orders.
Just focus on the tasks you've been given. I already have reliable help over here. Let's go back. We have unfinished business, do we not? That mechanism from the first room. Maybe we'll also need to hold it in place using the same device to open the door that leads to the central area. Don't forget to bring these along.
What's this?
This seems to be something like a console.
This is a surveillance terminal. The information collected by the surveillance ports we found previously will be sent here. I'm sure Dugier really enjoyed sitting here and making his people dance like puppets on
Oh, that makes Paimon even angrier!
Oh, we did it from this room. Oh, I put it on the wrong thing. What? Okay. You should see my face. That was a complete head tilt, mouth open kind of what the heck am I doing? What?
I must confess to being furious. To think that there are still some of you who find it permissible to spit upon our rules.
I must confess, being furious.
Remember their names. Fasal and Avis. They've betrayed you, betrayed us. And today you will see with your own eyes what'll happen to those who betray our cause. Go on, Avis. Pierce his skull with the thorn in your hands, and then push in the Aqua Dolores. Of course, you will do it one drop at a time. Let it do its magic again, and don't stop until you've pushed all of it in.
Thistle, I'm sorry.
I just want to say, it's really cool that in when we got Fontaine, we also got like this teary-eyed, like crying emotion that the characters can do now, right? I don't remember seeing that in Sumeru. If it happened, then I forgot. But it's really cool that we're seeing more emotion. I am here just reading while I listen. The ADHD needs all the stimulation. No worries, Tilly. I hope your book is good. You know, you read a bunch of books. I wish I could do that.
It's okay. I'll find a way to endure. Oh, shut your wretched mouth!
Then I forgot.
When did I give you permission to speak? My rules are the paramount law of this place. Only more pain will come to those who dare to disobey.
That's enough, Dugier. Your rabid screams have been beyond nauseating.
Is that His Grace?
Oh, Wriothesley. I knew you would come, but I didn't expect you to be so quick. Must you still refuse to let me be? Did I not spell everything out
She's
for
so
you already?
short.
What's so blasphemous about sharing a slice of the cake with me when you've already got the entire fortress at your feet?
It would seem that you can't see the difference between sharing and looting. And on top of that, look at your people. Are they not starving as you wolf down your cake?
You stop acting all high and mighty like some hero of justice.
What kind of torture device is that guy in?
Nobody in this blasted fortress is innocent. We are all irredeemable monsters who have destroyed something that others held dear. What's so wrong about punishing those who deserve to be punished? It's what they've always deserved. And please, are you really gonna tell me that you care about
I like that they're slowly running away.
when you just need a supply of labor to keep this place running? Is it that all you need to keep your cushy life?
Sadly, you're wrong on both counts. Unlike you, I've never seen them as currency.
Yes, this is very intense.
Not only a place for confinement, but also a place for rebirth. Just as people are free to give in to the darkness within their hearts, they are also free to seek redemption and a new beginning. Our bodies have limits, but our spirits will always remain free. They may have made mistakes, but they are still human beings with people and things that they cherish. And most importantly, they should always retain the freedom to choose their own path once they've reflected on their past misdeeds. But you're destroying their spirits with fear, taking their freedom away so that they'll become slaves who will never again feel or think. And you say that's what they've always deserved? You are nothing compared to them.
He's really mad.
Honestly, he's been keeping it in.
You think me arrogant, Wriothesley? Well, I think you're too young and naive. You understand nothing of this world. Nobody actually sees this fortress as any kind of just a wonderful place. See it for what it is. A dumping ground of pain and misery, irredeemable now and irredeemable forever. No prisoner will listen to you out of gratitude of their hearts. The whip is the only way to make them obey.
Oh, hold on. Interesting that he has a southern accent and saying the whip is the only way to make them obey. Coincidence? I think not. These little caps they wear here. Yeah, this is a beret society. They all wear berets.
Had you been just one step slower, I would have already taken control of all the garden mechs in this place. Your vision gives you strength. But how long will it hold against these powerful constructs?
You talk big, but in the end, you know nothing outside of power and control. In that case, let me give you a small taste of what real power looks like.
Yes, let's see it. Real power.
A moment, please. Stay cool and face your guilt. Let's begin.
Ooh, that dodge.
My way now.
Ah.
Have a
Oh, I didn't. I jinxed myself. Ouch. I love that it goes back to child. Ooh. You gonna fix the tie?
If you think fear can control everything, well then, terrify me.
Don't high road me.
Oh
You're just
my.
another crook. And it's time he got treated like one.
Oh. Mm.
What's the matter? Too scared to shoot straight?
I'm warning you. Unauthorized punishment and torture are prohibited here. As the Duke, you should set an example.
Funny how that slipped my mind. Well, from this point on, you can forget about that rule. The rules of the fortress are there to keep the likes of you in check. But if the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification.
Oh.
Understood.
Oh. Oh wow. Oh wow. And she was speechless. Wow. Well, don't mess with the Duke. The guards rescue the society members who've been imprisoned. Spends much time with each member, comforting them and extending his personal apologies. Following that, he makes arrangements for follow-up medical care and cleanup work. And thus does the Beret Society debacle truly come to an end. I think that just became one of my favorite cutscenes.
Sorry for taking
Is it warm in here?
Did I keep you waiting?
No, not at all. Paimon didn't know you were so considerate.
If you ask me, I'd say I actually feel very helpless. There's no way that I could truly empathize with the fear that the members felt every day. I could comfort and compensate them all I want, but it might still not be enough.
It's warm, is it? Well,
I have to take responsibility
I mean,
for it, as does the fortress.
Might have to turn my heat down a little bit here.
Yeah, it's the least that we could do.
So, do you have a plan for how you're gonna deal with him yet?
Oh, Dugier? I've already got an idea. For now, I think I'll do nothing.
Huh? Why?
I think it's a very fitting punishment for him to have to imagine the sorts of punishments that will soon be coming his way. He'll be left in the dark with regards to both the dates and the details of his punishment. Of course, that's not to say that I'll be letting him off scot-free. It's not often that I actually get the chance to be creative with my punishments. I'm going to talk to the members of the society. He'll get a chance to experience everything that he's ever inflicted on them.
Paimon didn't know you could also be so harsh. Looks like she should watch her tongue when she's around you in the future.
Why do you think I'd do that kind of thing to you? You offend me, Paimon.
We're his friends.
Anyway, jokes aside, thank you so much for all of your help. There's still a lot for me to take care of, so how about this? I'll treat you to a meal in 2 days at the Coupon Cafeteria. We should have a better handle on things by then.
No, Paimon's had enough of that place.
Don't worry, it won't be the same old welfare meal. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
Oh, then you've got yourself a deal.
He's gonna treat us. Two days later. I like that we're able to do like 2 days on the timer. Although I'm not sure if we were always able to do that or if it was something they added in an old update. Oh, I put the wrong time. Well, 3 days later is fine. The future is in the future. Yes. Wise words, Tilly. Thank you. They should put that on a bumper sticker.
Ah, you're here.
Paimon never forgets about meals. Even if the traveler forgets, Paimon will remind her for sure. That's not what Paimon meant at all. Wriothesley, you got what Paimon meant.
Very wisdomous.
I'm a little confused, actually.
Hey, not you too.
Jokes aside, I've got some good news. After taking a look, the doctors have let me know that it shouldn't be too difficult to extract the thorns.
I think that's
which means that everyone
disgusting.
should be able to recover after a period of rest. As for their mental recoveries, most are making good progress as well. We've added a few who were more severely affected to a
The future is
special
the future.
observation list.
Tilly, 1111.
Sure got everything taken care of, Wriothesley.
I try my best. After all, it's my duty to take care of everything that happens within my territory.
Look at this garlic bread. Ooh. Our date's the same today. Oh wait, you're in the future. You said that and I was like, really? Sometimes I am not wisdomous. It's the same when it's midnight for you. No, don't go. That was amazing.
Please, go ahead.
And then because like 1111, even though you do it backwards to us, like it's the same. Yeah. But that'd still be midnight. I see where your mind was going with that. And midnight will be... Oh wait, no we won't. And next month will be the same. No, it won't. This is hurting my brain. This is hurting my brain. Who is this? I don't know who you are.
I once had a similar experience. It had to do with the host family I lived with as a child. I was an orphan, adopted by a couple with a great deal of love in their hearts. I had many siblings, and we all adored each other.
He was an orphan?
Once we were older, Mom and Dad would turn us over to be individually adopted by families of greater means, and go on to adopt more young children. They were perfect parents. Or so I thought.
What?
And then?
And then, I found out we were merely raised as livestock. Once we had reached a certain age, our parents would bring us to the market for sale. All children that were sold would leave the house, and nobody would know what became of them. As for those who didn't sell, they were merely disposed of. Did you know I once considered myself an extremely lucky child? And all of my friends, all of my siblings, they all felt this way as well. I was also not the first to find out about the truth. All those who found out before me were simply added to the disposal pile.
Oh.
I could never shake the feeling of irony every time I juxtaposed their tragic ends against our parents' adoring smiles.
Ew. Ew.
Yes. Like the society, my parents created a facade of joy, lied to satiate their desires. and even employed incredibly cruel methods to keep their grasp on power. They did all of that, but never considered how their actions would utterly ruin all the children they took under their wing. Worse, perhaps they never cared about that at all. But I did. So in the end, I killed them.
Oh!
And set all of the remaining children free. I was convicted for my crimes and exiled to the fortress of Meripede.
What? Wow. Was not expecting that. We were on the same earlier today. Time zone stressed me out, I swear. Same. Make my brain hurt. He killed who? His parents. Is it, well, he was taken in by this couple, and he was an orphan. And then he realized that they were doing, like, I don't know, just like bad things, and they would sell, I guess, give the orphans once they were old enough, like older, to other families. He orphaned ×2. Yeah, I guess yeah. Orphan squared. But he realized that they were just like, they weren't actually like treating the kids nicely, and he killed them, and then set the remaining children free. And that's why he was in the fortress. I wonder how old he was when he did all that, because he's young. Paimon. Same, Paimon, same. Look at Traveler's expression too. Yikes.
My methods were extreme, yes.
Oh,
But
I
was still a
realize that
teenager
now.
at the time.
He was a
I'd
teenager.
been betrayed by those I trusted most, and I didn't think that more moderate ways would solve the problem. My doubt and helpless anger pushed me forward until I got what I deserved.
And she was
It's
speechless.
all right. You don't have to tell me what you think. I've already committed to this path, regardless of what anyone may say about it. The least I can do is to make sure that the same tragedy will not happen again in my new home.
Sorry to disturb you, everyone.
Oh, it's Avis and Fasol. Are you two feeling better yet?
It was all because you arrived in time. I managed to escape unscathed.
We came here on impulse today, because we were hoping that you'd be able to lend us a hand, Your Grace.
What
Please,
now?
Go on right ahead. I'll do my best to help. Within reason, of course.
It's... I'd like to be wedded to Avis here at the fortress.
A wedding.
Yeah, we met each other through the society and both fell into Dugier's trap. But even during our time there, we never doubted each other. We always believed that Dugier was manipulating us, trying to make us mistrust each other.
Grizzly?
And after this incident,
He has his own ears.
we've come to believe that we've found
I don't love that Genshin does what Genshin does to me, being attracted to that.
You could say we managed to make the best out of a
I
bad
think it's just
situation.
like his hair,
He didn't abandon
because he
me,
has
and
actual
I didn't
ears.
forsake him either. But we're still both prisoners. And we also aren't sure if the fortress is the best place to host something so celebratory. So we are just wondering, is our request a bit too out of line?
You're right in that the fortress has never hosted.
Stop. Yeah, if you
That's
didn't
no
have
reason
actual
to say
ears,
no, is
then
it?
it would be
I'll
animal
make the
ears.
arrangements. If you need anything special shipped in from the surface, just say the word.
We can't thank you enough, Your Grace. We are actually also planning to stay here after the conclusion of our sentences.
Why?
We've already made tons of special memories here. So now it'd be too hard to leave.
You want to
And
stay
we
there
have full
willingly?
confidence in the fortress's future with you at the helm, Your Grace.
Your trust is the highest form of praise.
Hey, loosen up a bit. Shouldn't you be the happiest man in Teyvat to hear that people would like to stay of their own free will?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll always take a genuine expression of faith over any obligation to obey.
Oh, they're cute. We did it. We completed the story quest. It got a little dicey there with the technical difficulties. I'll save the event for later. But I'll wrap up with the weekly bosses. Yay. We have the new... You did it, I did nothing. You were there as support. We have the new whale boss. I laid on my couch and ate chicken fingers. I'm jealous. I want chicken fingers. Actually, I want Lay's potato chips. I finished mine. This looks so pretty. So I don't think there's any have you seen the Lay's mansion in Jersey? No. I didn't even know they had a mansion. What? Have you been? Is it like a tourist attraction? Or is it just do they just have a mansion? If you haven't done the 4.2 Archon quest, you will not have... well, actually, you should have this. I think you can, like, bypass it. So you can have the weekly boss. But this whole background story for it is part of the Archon quest. So if you don't mind seeing the battle, then I will go ahead and do this fight. But if you'd prefer not to see the battle, I can do the other two weekly bosses and save this one for off stream. I'm trying to be considerate. In the meantime, I'll think of what other bosses I want to fight. I just like this. It's so pretty. I should do this first though. I'll forget.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Ad Astra Abyssals.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
As I run into the person. Oops. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oops, I went the wrong way again. It's fine. Alright, if no one has any objections then, I will go do the new boss. The fighting's different anyways when you do the boss in the quest. So
Stay close and you will live.
probably not smart to have that combo. Hydro and Hydro and Electro. But it's fine, I think. We'll have Baiju there for fun.
Hopefully this won't take long.
It'll be fine. This looks so cool. This is my first time doing this fight, so it might take a while. Ah.
No time to lose. Gather. Order guide you.
Did that do anything?
Illusion shattered.
Oh.
Mind the side effect.
This is huge. Yeah. It's a little big. They lost me. You gotta do the quest. All will make sense. All will be revealed.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Stabilize.
The doctor will see you.
No time to lose.
I can't even fight Scara.
Oh, my time to shine.
No, it's not your time.
There is no escape.
A bitter pill to swallow.
No time to lose.
I have no idea what to do in this.
Solidify. Tidal wave. I will have order. Gather.
Shine down.
The power of Numa, or I don't know what that means.
No time to lose. You can run, but you can't hide. Stabilize.
Now you shall perish.
Remember, health comes first.
Oh. What? Oh.
This is order.
Oh my god, this is gonna take forever.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
This is gonna take forever. I'm not even halfway.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
I definitely need to catch up. I heard the newest quest is really well. Yes, it's really good. The music completely stopped too. This is so awkward.
No time to lose.
It's so awkward without the music. I don't know if I want to do this fight. It's in the quest it's not that bad. This is my first time doing it. Oh, child, you missed. So we're experiencing this together.
Who's next?
Just sing it. Oh, is it back? Bam, boom, boom, boom. Bam, bam, bam.
No time to lose.
It was a weird kind of. Are we back with the music? Oh, we're back. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Stabilize. Order guide
Oh, it's weaker.
Shine down. Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
Ah.
Solidify.
I'm not gonna say what that looked like to me. Numa or Sia?
No time to lose.
Does that mean I need a Fontaine character? I should build Wriothesley. I really should build him. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, good.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
I will have order.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
Oh, come back. Come on. I don't want to do that again. This is a really cool fight. But I guess you need a Fontaine character to really help with it. It's huge. Ah! Well, it's nice with the music. He's a pretty little whale. You pretty little whale.
Death looms.
My time to shine.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Ah. Gosh.
There is no escape.
So close.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
So close. I feel like the game knows I'm so close too. That's why they haven't gone into the next phase. I appreciate that. Thank you, game.
No time to lose.
Oh, come on.
Illusion shattered.
Oh my gosh. That's like, what, a 10-minute fight? Goodness. Ooh, 2 drops. I don't even know who these are for. Wow. That's all I'm speechless. I wonder what the other bosses will be like. I don't even have it in me to do Scara. I'd rather do Senora.
I charge a higher rate to meet outside the office.
Are you sure it has to be me?
Yes. Oh, I just started moving.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Incinerate! Inadmissible evidence!
Detestable.
I can't believe I never had Talenti ice cream before. I was missing out. I don't even know what that is. Can you share with the class, Tilly? Ouch.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Stabilize.
I'll send a pic in Discord. Please do. I'm always up for ice cream suggestions. Even though I have my favorites.
Motion to compare.
You have Wawa? I forget. No, not in my state. Not where I am. The the way she still did her little mode.
This
Hello. Oops.
The wind rises. Just bow your head. Quit following me.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
No time to lose.
Not every wound will heal.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Stabilize.
Too slow. Squall and fury.
Must burn.
Quit following me.
I got it there, but it's a grocery at grocery stores, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Ah,
Quit following me.
Oops.
You're pretty good.
Oh. Child, you feel pretty good.
A witch.
Behold.
Embrace your searing reckoning. I never asked.
Wow, that was cool to end. Okay, Wanderer. Okay, Yuito. Let me just heal my mans. I'll do this last fight and then I'll wrap up with bounties.
Too slow.
Bubble bounties. I'm working on the quest where you can name Wanderer. Not right now, I'm in Palia. But I know what I'm gonna name him when I get there. Ooh, you wanna share or what, you wanna wait? I'm curious. Billy, did you name him Baby Girl?
Well then.
Baby Girl.
Surrender is a valid option.
Oh, sorry, Zhongli.
I'll be gentle.
His name's going to be Abir. Ooh. I like that. What does it mean?
The wind rises. Like you're dead. Not bad. You've got a trick or two.
I named him Baby Girl. Baby Girl. I'm so unserious. It means to fly or soar. Ooh. Yes, I agree. It's very fitting for him. I mean, Baby Girl's also fitting too. Don't get me wrong, Tilly. Baby Girl.
Your strength is praiseworthy. I too shall use all of mine.
I just want to see more Child in the stories. Can Child get a part 2 of his story quest? Like, seriously, I think we've earned it now. I'm just saying. I don't think it's fair that Yoimiya has had 2 story quests where Child has only had 1.
Stabilize.
It contains multitudes. Domains are done. Oh, I should claim my... This... Do I need to change my... No. I want to make sure I'm on the right teapot setting. So that the right characters can get the friendship experience.
This realm is true.
Ayu's almost friendship level 10. Oh my gosh. I have so many things. let's not talk about that.
If you ever had...
We don't talk about Bruno. It was our wedding day.
Behold.
There wasn't a cloud in the sky. Wasn't a cloud in the sky. We'll get Mr. Riz.
Yeah, I'll do my best, but I can't guarantee a victory.
That's okay. He's gonna do his best. Did I even do this? Yes? No?
No time to lose.
What? Oops.
Bring it on.
Alright, well. Maybe I already did it.
Solidify.
No time to lose.
I should have had fire.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
There's that. You can continue this quest. We'll probably do that. I like that it says you can, even though it's in red and it looks like you've done something wrong. Like, how dare you?
A moment, please. Stay cool. Face your guilt. Squall Fury.
You know, he's doing the best he can.
Let's begin.
Oh gosh. I can't wait to build him more. I kind of wish I pulled for his weapon or tried to get his weapon, but maybe on the rerun. Claymore wield invulnerable to Hydro. Now why would it be invulnerable to Hydro?
At your command.
Next time, be sure to make a proper appointment.
Stabilize! I will have order!
The wind rises. Know your place.
Didn't even need Yanfei.
Keep your eyes wide open.
Boom. My aim is impeccable. If you're wondering what these are for, this is for a quest that's in this area. Accidentally started it. Hyro. Hyro. Hydro res decrease. I have to go, my computer's about to die. I love you and thank you for the stream. No worries, Tilly. It was great having you in chat and hanging out. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night and your weekend. And give that extra cuddle to Macy.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
And our last... Oh, do I have salt? Over here. Yes, okay. I need to make more though, because all my salt's been going to this quest. This request.
Too slow. Quit following me.
This lady's taking all my salt. Does she know that like she could buy it herself? Or, I don't know, make it herself? Oh no. Well, I guess she really could if she wanted to. But she could buy it herself. perfectly capable of doing that. And our reputation level increased. Reputation level 9. One step closer. Oh, these are the wings from the well, let me claim this and then I'll... The wings from that concert bundle. I put them on my Wanderer. Because I thought they looked nice. Wow, level 5. They're so nice, I put them on him too. Yay! They look nice! They fit his color pattern like almost perfectly. I wish I had Nivelette. Because the Fontaine wings would look so good on him. We'll switch to Mr. Riz to close out. Alright, so thank you for dealing with all of the technical difficulties. I'm glad they eased up towards the end. I don't know what was going on. I think something was downloading that I wasn't aware of. So I apologize for that. We got through Wriothesley's story quest. We got through all the weeklies and bounties and requests and whatnot. The sticker. What else? I think that's it. I think I'll save trial runs for my next stream, which will probably be on Tuesday. What a great way to end stream. Which will probably be on Tuesday. Probably Genshin again.
It's just not right to keep small animals where they won't be able to see the sun.
Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday. Hopefully then things will be, you know, smooth sailing and working properly as they should. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekends. Hopefully the start of the week won't be too bad. And until then, I will see you later. Thank you for the stream, mate. No problem. Thank you for helping with tech issues and dealing with unreliable things. Enjoy, take it easy, and I'll see you when I see you.